And here it is, the Eldar Legion from Games Workshop Warhammer Space Marine Epic. I believe this is the second edition. For second edition, you'll have enough here to start an Eldar army for Space Marine Epic battles, otherwise known as Epic 40K. So I'm going to turn this around. In this kit, you're going to get 10 sprues that include 20 Falcon Grav tanks and 200 Eldar infantry. You'll get 10 flagpoles and 40 plastic bases. This is a very solid way to get into the game. As you can see, they even have some of the paint schemes for Eldar craft worlds, I guess, or Eldar armies. You have the Void Watchers, Sunblitz Brotherhood, Black Suns, and Eldritch Raiders. Again, if these names aren't familiar to you for Eldar, this probably predates when they actually started having the craft worlds for the Eldar in the forefront of the army. But you can paint these however you want. You can also follow these classic paint guides. This particular kit was from 1989, so much older. In fact, if it's 1989, then this is probably for Space Marine Battles first edition rather than second edition, but obviously you can use this for second edition. Without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside. So as you can see, you have a number of sprues. Again, it says that you have 10 of these sprues. We'll take a closer look at that in a little bit. I will dig out of the box. You'll have some bases here. So you'll put 5 of the infantry per stand. You can also use some of these, I believe, for the bases for the grav tanks. So we'll get that out of the way. I did buy this secondhand, so there are some extra Eldar infantry that were off of the sprue, maybe, in a flagpole in this baggie. You also get on the base the flagpoles themselves. I'll just zoom in here a little bit. As you can see, you got your flagpoles. And again, in this baggie, we have some infantry and another flagpole. Okay, so 10 of these sprues. We'll see if we can get some more lighting on this, and I will zoom in. So the figures of the vehicles are at 6mm scale, much smaller than Legions Imperialis, which is the current iteration of Epic 40K, or at least Epic Horus Heresy. And then there are your Falcon Grav tanks. Again, the design much different from the modern, more modern version of the Falcon Grav tank. So there you are. They do have holes on the bottom, so I guess you could use some sort of translucent flight stand on a base for these. That's entirely up to you. I have seen vehicles for the game mounted on the bases here. So depending on how many bases, if you have enough in the box for everything, then you could use them for your grav tanks. I'll zoom in just a little bit more on the Eldar figures themselves. Pretty well sculpted for the size, as you can see. And you know, the main thing about painting small miniatures such as these is to really block in your primary colors. I will be going for a Laytok Craft World look, so deep blue for the armor and then a yellow for the helmet. I will probably try to do Wraithbone or something similar for the Shuriken rifles here. So, all right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a couple of these set up, maybe this sprue here, and we'll see what it looks like assembled. All right, here it is. Some of the Eldar bases and a couple of the grav tanks all painted and assembled. Again, the key to painting things these small are just to block in your primary colors. I'm going to zoom in real quick. As you can see, My Eldar Guardians are painted in the Latex scheme, which is a blue, yellow, and then I painted Wraithbone for the shuriken catapults or shuriken rifles that they are holding. Um, with the grav tanks, I went with the blue with some yellow striping and then a little bit of dots of dark blue to represent the latex camo that is prevalent in modern Eldar or Eldari vehicles. I also painted the main cannon with Wraithbone with kind of like a yellow gem up at the front. So very simple paint scheme. From far away, it looks great, especially since this is a mass battle game. Obviously, having all of these guys painted um, will make the battlefield more colorful. I did go with the brighter colors to kind of mirror the aesthetic of earlier versions of the Warhammer universe, and that's why these are so brightly painted. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm hoping to get the rest of this done because the next army that I'll be working on are orcs. So there is the first sprue, mostly from the Eldar Legion box, and then we will go on from there. And there you have it. That is the Eldar Legion box for Space Marine Epic Battles First Edition and Second Edition, or any other version of Epic 40K that you are playing. These are definitely applicable based on the game itself. As you can see, you get 200 infantry, you get 20 Falcon grav tanks, a solid foundation for an Eldar army for epic battles. So anyway, that is it. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I appreciate it if you would. Click the bell notification icon to get notified of all new Space Marine or Epic 40K content coming out of the channel. And click the link in the description below to join our Discord server. That is the best way I can personally interact with you and chit-chat you about Epic Battles 40K and anything else that I cover on the channel. That's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Warhammer 40K Epic coming out of Wargaming Noob.